The Guadalupe Mountains are not particularly high, or the canyons especially deep, yet they are possessed of a unique beauty, at once rugged and gentle, spiny and delicate, and they are riddled with hundreds of caves. It's become harder and rarer to find new areas, which is the constant quest of many cavers. This has resulted in a progressive shift away from a focus on low, crawly horizontal leads and towards a new emphasis on vertical leads. The year is 1983. A pair of cavers, Queen and Ron Kerbo, wait to be the first to reach an unexplored place over 200 feet above the main corridor of Carlsbad Cavern. What will our heroes find high above? How did they get a rope up there? Will it hold? Secretly, Queen wonders if being a bachelor without children is what makes him the best candidate for the risky task ahead. Two male cavers stand on a cavern trail. They are wearing a helmet, harness, and other climbing gear. A rope hangs from the ceiling in between them.
So, what do you think the chances are that passageway continues on up there?
Well, pretty good, I'd say. I bet this crowd goes parallel with the main corridor, so we're liable to find at least something up there.
Just think. This could be the rest of the main corridor.
Yeah, it could be, and if we see it, we got you to thank. That was kind of a crazy idea you posited to me, using helium balloons to get a line, followed by a rope up in there. The first time you said that, I thought we were going to look like a bunch of Pooh Bears, using balloons, looking for honey up in the murky depths, but here we are.
You did seem a little bit surprised when I first threw that idea at you, but in the end it worked out pretty well. But just think, now we're going to be the first people to ever set foot up in that passageway.
Well, a little surprised. Yeah, it sounded crazy, but as they say about crazy ideas, I guess they're not crazy until they work. Guess it was a good idea to get that line up there and the rope following it, so not crazy as it seemed then.
Well, to be fair, we did have our fair share of setbacks.
Yeah, we did. The first time we got the line up there, we're going to get that rope around the formation, snap, 20 feet of rope. Right back down to the floor. What disappointment.
Yeah, it took a lot of resources and it took a lot of people to help too.
Yeah, well, thankfully we had a whole army of volunteers. We had superintendents, elevator attendants, park rangers, and guides. I mean, by the end of it, we really just had an army of Daisy Ducks sucking on that helium, filling those balloons. But, oh well.
Yeah, in the end, it's gonna be worth it. We're gonna get to see something new, and we're gonna protect the cave. I mean, can you imagine if we had to hammer in all those climbing points and smashing all those pittons into the cave wall?
Yeah, I could. If it was limestone, I'd feel okay about it, but up in the main corridor where there's all that sandstone, here's one rock in the quads I don't trust. It's sandstone. We could have done damage to the cave, and did it wrong, we could have had damage done to ourselves too.
Well, I promise, you're gonna be all right. I've spent plenty of nights in the last couple of years on my back, looking up there with binoculars, shining up spotlights to make sure there wasn't any fractures, there wasn't too much sandstone. You're gonna be good.
Well, that's good. You done your part, then. I guess I have to do mine now and climb up this rope. But you can do one more part for me as I do my part. Make sure everything's, cinched in, right?
They step closer together so gear can be properly checked.
Yeah, you're all nice and sitting back too.
Well,
Looks good.
all right. I guess I'll go give this thing a shot.
The caver on the right attaches himself to the rope.
Hang on here real quick.
You're gonna be all right. We tested this line plenty, and none of those folks were exactly lightweights.
Thanks.
You're gonna do good. You're gonna do good. Just have your descending rack handy, just in case.
I'll have to keep this handy, right? All right. Might look at that between my legs.
He begins to ascend and climbs out of the scene.
Doing good.
I hope something falls down now as I go up there.
Hey, you don't talk like that. You're gonna be fine.
Thanks.
Everything seems to be holding steady.
See you later, Ron.
See you later, Michael.
Just what was up there? Exhaustion prevented further exploration that evening, but Ron Kerbo and Queen returned later that summer with a third caver, Matt Stafford, joining them for the investigation. Michael remained below, and Matt led the climb up a 35-foot slope. Despite their hopes, the newly discovered balloon ballroom was not much larger than could be seen from below. They collected the balloon scraps and pulled down their ropes. All that remains from their adventure is a scrap of paper and a film canister, bearing 3 names. Although the balloon ballroom was a letdown, similar techniques were used a few years later to reach the spirit world high above the big room.